Hey guys, we have absolutely all been there, right? Yes, knots. Oh my gosh, the knot class, the knot tying competition. Man, there's nothing that breeds fear into adult leaders more than the thought that this coming up next week, they're actually going to have to teach knots to the 12-year-olds. And there's 15 of them. How are we going to keep them to pay attention? I can't even tie the knot myself. My gosh, this book, the illustrations don't matter. Listen, don't worry, guys. If you'll just check onto this video coming up, my name's David Adams. I'm going to show you how to tie a bowline in the video that's coming up. And I'm going to go through it. I'll basically do it a couple of times. I'll have some close-ups to help you with it. You'll get to watch it. Do it along with me. But at the end of the day, listen, I've been involved in scouting. I was a scout as a youth. I've been an adult leader for 6 or 7 years. I can almost tie this knot, the bowline, in my sleep. But listen, guys, the video's coming up. Don't miss it. And today I'm going to show you how to tie a bowline knot. Now, some of you may be familiar with it. A bowline is actually a knot that creates a loop that they use in rescues sometimes. Sometimes people call it a rescue knot or a hacker's knot. But what it does is it creates the loop so that you can actually, in typically use, you can put it around somebody if they fall off a cliff and pull them back up. Now, what you need is a piece of rope. Just something you can comfortably work with. If you don't have one, definitely pause the video right now and go get one. But the trick to the bowline knot, and some of you may actually be familiar as we talk it through today, it's the knot that you'll hear people talk about, the rabbit in the hole and going around the tree. Now, what that really is kind of talking you through how to do it. It's kind of a mnemonic or kind of a perspective on how you tie the knot. Now, I will have a close-up during the video for a couple of minutes for some of there's more technical parts to it. But what you basically do is you got 2 ends of rope. Now, in my right hand on your left is the end of the rope. And that's the end where I'm going to tie the knot. And the other end is largely cut into the middle. And this part of the rope would go up to the rescuer who's going to come up. So basically, I've got a loop that would basically go around me if I were to hook it around me in a good size. Now, what you're going to do is basically take the 2 ends of the rope. This is in my right hand. This is my left hand. I know it looks backwards on you. That's just from the video perspective. However, what you're going to do is I'm going to take my right hand and take from the end that's got the end and pull a second loop. And this loop, and I'm going to do with my right hand a clockwise turn. Again, I'm going to have a close-up and show you kind of this while we're working it through. But what you do is this hole is actually, when you hear the story about the rabbit in the hole, this is where it comes from. Because this is the rabbit in my right hand and the hole in my left. Now, the rope that goes around to the end that's in my right hand, we can call that the ground. The rope that's going to go up to the rescuer, we'll call that the tree. But what that largely creates is you've got the rabbit's hole, the tree, and the rabbit, who comes up, as the story goes, out of the hole, around the tree, and back in down the hole for a bowline. Now, I'm going to undo this, and we'll do it a little bit slower and talk through yet again. However, but I've got in my right hand the end of the rope, my left hand the rope that goes up to the rescuer, and I'm going to tie this knot for myself. So I pull the loop and a clockwise turn. Now, I'll do it here. I'm using my right hand and going clockwise from my perspective. Clockwise turn, create the ground, create the hole. I've got the rabbit, the tree goes to the rescuer. Rabbit comes up through the hole, goes around the tree, and then back down the hole again in a bowline. Now we're going to do this one more time, just right quickly, and then and what you want to do is you want to follow along as I'm running it through. So I've got the end, I've got the loop, this is going to go around myself, pull the extra loop, clockwise turn, rabbit up through the hole, rabbit around the tree, and rabbit back down through the hole. And the rope slipped out of my hand, but I can still do it. And there we have a bowline. That's what it looks like. With this on myself, I might have made it a little bit small, but I can get it on myself. And essentially, the one thing, if you ever do this and you're getting rescued, put some kind of padding beneath here, because this will actually be a little bit tight as it's pulling on you. It's not tightening up, as you can tell. The knot's not going to tighten up, but it will actually be a rope that's pulling against your skin. You'll get bruised up doing this, but that does beat being stuck down on the bottom of on the ledge. Hey guys, and listen, that is how you tie a bowline. I appreciate you checking out the video today. Shortly coming up, there's going to be a couple of end cards. One will let you subscribe to the channel as I add other videos to the channel, outdoor skills, knots, starting fires, whatever we may add to the channel. you can get notified as that is. Otherwise, there'll be another end card that allows you to actually sign up for a newsletter. What I'll typically do with that is any content I do on a blog or anything else, I'll let you know. A lot of good blog content that comes out about outdoor skills or how you might do things or even how you might be able to help the youth learn deals and how to train the youth. All those kinds of things I'll be adding into the blog over time, and I'll let you know as those things get added so that you can get the learnings along with me. Especially, that'll get you and I connected. If you have particular questions, something that you might want to see in a video that I've not done, let me know and drop a line for that too once we get connected. That'd be a great thing, guys. Listen, I appreciate you checking out the video again. Again, my name is David Adams. Today you've been learning how to do a bowline. I definitely want you to check out the channel and come back soon. Appreciate it. Bye.